Hello guys, it's Antoine here today, and wait, what game is this? This is Battlefield 3, my friends, and recently, as a gamer, I've been trying to branch out from Call of Duty. You know, Call of Duty is kinda, it's kinda being the same over and over. There's really no innovation, nothing really new. But this game is really new for me, and I think that's partially why I like it. I like really realistic games, and this is probably the most realistic shooter out there, Battlefield 3. And it's kind of good for my playstyle. Like, I like to play strategically. In Battlefield 3, there's lots of... You actually have to play strategically to do well. Like, for example, if you see a tank coming around the corner... You have to find a good fortified position to shoot it from. You can't shoot it in the middle of a road, because you will get your ass blown to pieces. So, yeah, that's not the only strategic thing. There's much more other places where strategy's involved, and I've only had this game, well, I've only been playing it for about a week, so I'm certainly not the best player. This probably won't be... This is a decent gameplay. I think I end up going 26-13 in the end. Yeah, I'm a decent player. I'm not really good at this game. I'm decent, though. And I think you guys will enjoy this gameplay, because it's pretty fun. I'm checking in here. There's nobody... Nope! Double kill! Double kill! Oh, 2 kills in the game. Yes. Okay. And then right here, this is really funny. There's a tank right in front of me. I don't know if the gunner is horrible at aiming or something, but he missed me with all his 50 cal shots. And I'm just right here on the steps. I'm taking so much fire. I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, this is a really good game. I suggest you buy it. Mitchell and I, when we did our dual commentary, by the way, if you didn't see that dual commentary, it's on his channel, the Metalhead Gamer First. If you didn't see that, you might want to check him out and watch it. We were talking about uploading more Battlefield 3, and this is my first video of uploading it. And I'd like to point out something right here. I love it when people use those laser sights, because when they're aiming at you, you can kind of see a laser, a little red light, and that really gives you an indication of where exactly they are. And, some people call them annoying, but I actually think they're pretty useful, you know, for, like, targeting people. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But yeah, this game is really, really fun. And, one thing I haven't been doing that much in my videos is life stories. And I feel like if I start doing those, my commentaries might be a little more exciting. So, I'm gonna do one. Alright, this is a middle school story from 8th grade. Alright. There's this kid. His name is Andrew, and, I guess I can say his last name, because it's a really common last name. His name's Andrew Jones. I mean, there's probably a billion Andrew Jones out there, so it's not like I'm giving away any personal information or anything. And, so yeah, there's this kid, Andrew Jones. Not really he was a little chubby. I mean, he was a little on the bigger side. And, you know, he was just one of those people that guys, they like to make fun of him a lot. And I never really... I mean, I made fun of him sometimes, but I regret doing that because he never really did anything to us. I kind of, you know, when you're a teenager, you want to go along with the popular crowd, do what everybody else is doing, do what your friends are doing, and they were making fun of him a couple times, and I joined them. But I really regret that. He was a nice kid. He never did anything to us. He just wanted to make friends, and we were kind of mean to him. I wasn't nearly as mean to him as my other friends. Alright, so now that that's done in the background, alright, so here's what happened. We're at lunch one day, and he sits down at our table, and there's a kid with another really mean, whatever, a really common last name. His name's Ian Smith. And he just hated this Andrew Jones kid so much. And as soon as he even nears our lunch table, he's like, Andrew, get your fucking fat ass out of here. What are you doing here? Nobody even likes you, you fat lard. And that just made him really mad. and I think Andrew Jones just sat there, just to make Ian mad. So, okay, so Ian's extremely pissed off right now. And not really many people at my table liked Ian either, because he was a little mean to everybody. So, my friend James Cruz, once again, another common last name, he tells both of them, alright, both of you stop arguing. We're gonna solve this democratically, and I will be the Supreme Court Justice. And he said, and this is what he said word for word, he's like, all order in the court. Supreme Justice Cockslap will now begin this court session. He called himself Supreme Court Justice Cockslap. I laughed so hard the whole time he was talking about that. So anyway, so the ruling was that if Andrew Jones wanted to sit at our table, then he would have to eat a note card. He would have to eat a note card. And then we said that it's 1 note card for 1 day, 5 note cards for a whole week, and 10 note cards for a whole month. So, and the deal was that if he ate all these, then Ian would never come back to our table. So as soon as we say this, he pulls out a packet of note cards and shoves like 3 of them into his mouth and starts just chewing them like they didn't even taste bad, and he was chewing them like nothing was even happening, like he wasn't eating a note card. I mean, who does that? You don't shove note cards in your mouth. And he just keeps shoving them and eating them, and then Ian's like, well, yeah, Andrew, you probably do this at your home. That's probably why you're so good at it. You probably just sit there and eat note cards when your mom doesn't give you food, you badass. And that was so funny. And he ended up eating all the note cards. And Supreme Court Justice of Appeals Cockslap excommunicated Ian Smith and let Andrew Jones sit at our table. And I guess the moral of the story, guys, is don't do things just because other people said you should do it. Like, if you want to be with the popular crowd and they make you do something to hang out with them, don't do it. Especially if it's something bad. Like, for example, I don't know if this happens or something, but if somebody's like, alright, if you want to start hanging out with us, you have to come with us tonight and egg this house. I mean, if somebody does that, just don't do it. I mean, they're probably not even going to like you as a friend. If they make you do that, they're not true friends. So, don't do that. Don't eat a pile of note cards just to sit at a lunch table. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I don't know why he did that. And people were generally nice to him at our table after that. I mean, I kind of felt bad for him because he was willing to eat a note card just to try to make friends. And what was really mean about that, after that, like a week later, even though he ate the 10 note cards, which was supposed to grant him access for a whole month, James didn't let him sit there, a month, like a week later, he wouldn't let Andrew sit there anymore, and it was kind of mean, because he wanted to sit with us so bad, and we promised him that, I didn't promise him, but James promised him that if he ate that whole pile of note cards, that he could sit with us for a month, and he only let him sit with us for a week. So yeah, if people are going to do that to you, they're not your true friends, so never do anything like that. I mean, the true friends are the people that are always going to be there for you, and that you can talk to. And, ironically enough, my best friend, I would have to say, is a girl, and me and her and I have also had romantic relationships in the past, but not anymore. We're kind of just friends now, kind of moved on from the romantic stage, but yeah, I used to really like her, but we broke up about 6 months ago, and we just been friends since then. So yeah, the best friends don't make you do that kind of stuff. And and that's the end of my middle school stories session. Maybe I'll start doing more of those. So don't eat note cards in the first place. I think he had a stomachache after that. I think he told me the next day that he was had a really bad stomach ache and he had diarrhea. I don't know why he had to share that with me, but yeah, just don't do that because it could be harmful to your health. And I don't really think note cards would be harmful to your health though, because I would think that they're mostly fiber. Maybe he was just trying to get sympathy or something. So yeah. Alright, maybe I'll start doing more of those stories as with more of my videos. I just wanted to do it in this video because I have plenty of time to commentate. This video is over 14 minutes long. Battlefield matches are extremely long. I've been in matches that have lasted 25 minutes before, and yeah, it's just a lot longer than Call of Duty. So sometimes I'll probably have to split my gameplays into 2 parts. And I did that with this video, but the second part of the video wasn't really that good. That's where I got lots of deaths. I ended up going 26 and 13 in this gameplay. And, now, back to my channel. Like I said, I'm probably gonna start uploading more Skyrim and everything. But, just tell me, can you guys please tell me what you guys want me to upload? I mean, just leave a comment, I promise. If you leave me a comment, I promise, I'll try my hardest to get a gameplay of what you request. So if you say, like, I want you to go in Modern Warfare 3 and get a flawless gameplay with the AA-12 shotgun, I will try my hardest to actually get that gameplay. So please leave a comment. I want to know what you guys want me to do. I mean, if you leave a comment, I'm gonna do it. Because I really don't have many comments now, so if I ever get famous or anything on YouTube, I don't know if I will, but if I do, now's the time to say what you want me to upload, because maybe later you won't have that advantage. Right now you have the advantage. If you leave a comment, I'm gonna do it. But if I start getting like 20 or 30 comments on every video, I'll have to pick randomly what gameplay I'm supposed to do. And your comment will probably have less of a probability of being picked. But right now, you have a great chance of being picked. Alright, I want to talk about the gameplay board now. I'm using the AK-74, I think, with suppressor and foregrip. And what I like about this game is there's just so many details. There's so many things you can add onto your gun. You can add heavy barrel, undersling rail, foregrip, and there's lots of different types of zooms. Sorry, I have the hiccups. Lots of different types of optics, and I'm just using no sight right here. And ironically, my favorite guns in the game are the guns you start out with. Yeah, I've unlocked other guns, and I'm just better with the starting Russian weapon, which is the AK-74, and the starting US weapon is the M16. Yeah, I'm better with those guns than any other guns so far in this game, and I don't know why that is, I just am. And I like how in Battlefield there are vehicles that you can play in. I find the vehicles extremely fun. I'm really good at flying helicopters. Jets, not so much. I always crash my jet, like, I don't know, and I always get shot down in the jet, but the helicopters are really fun for me to fly. The tanks are really easy to control, and they're fun to go around in, and I think if Call of Duty had vehicles and maybe a little bigger maps and destructible environments like Battlefield does, I would like it a little bit more. Maybe the maps don't have to be as big as Battlefield's maps are. That's one feature of Battlefield I don't really like. The maps are huge. But this map is really good. I like this map. It's not that big. I think it's called Scene Crossing or Sign Crossing. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is one of my favorite maps though, because it's a really good size. There's lots of close range engagements and everything, and it's just a really fun map. Alright, this video is coming to an end, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoy my middle school story, and yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.